If you drive a Volkswagen, I've got something for you. Shout out to the Caddy Shack. Check them out on Facebook, I think Instagram, TikTok, the Caddy Shack with a K. He's got a lot of great information out there for you. So check him out. I'm JB, back with Baker Luck Wrenching. As we left off with the 77 Bug, the sunroof, what we figured out is the right upper cable has broken. So that's what my problem was. Luckily, I ordered a left and right cable last summer when I fixed the roof, got it all unlocked. So let's go through and swap her out. Sorry about the glare. It's one of our last few sunny days left this week. I think we got today's Wednesday, Thursday, and then the rain comes and won't end. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the two front guides. I'm gonna mark these because I like where they're at. I'll try to get them back in the same spot because you adjust them. This is left, this is right. Phillips screwdriver. These haven't been off in years. Do not lose your hardware. Oh my goodness. That washer just fell apart. Was it even a real washer? Check it out. All right, so that'll need a new washer. Alrighty. So with that, you can just give her a lift. Here's the guide. Just slides in the rail here, in the upper rail. Set that down here. Do the next side. Someone use that German torque, guten tight. Lift. Number 2, guide removed. Looks in good shape. So to take these off your back cable guides, you drop the retainer, you pull out the pin. Easier said than done. As I said, this one's broken, that's why it's off. But when you go to take it out of the top, you pull this right here. It slides on that pin. See that? Give her a pull. Locks it into place. So with that, your sunroof is totally disconnected. And now lift her up and out. Just like that. There you go, one of each sunroof removed. Forgot to mention, you're taking off the handle also. I'm leaving this, little gearbox here. Don't lose this screw either. Leaving this little gearbox at where it's closed, because this gearbox only goes so far. Clockwise to close, counterclockwise open. Be careful with these screws in this gearbox. It goes in the plastic. Don't want to tear it up. So I want to be as gentle as I can because I don't have any other replacement parts for this. Just the cables, no guides, no plastic. So with that, we're going to pull her down. We'll mark this as there's a little gearbox. Surprisingly, those gears look really good. Let's put those there. And let's get up top. Alright guys, each aft rail has 4 screws. The front corner has 3. Cover plate has 3 here, 2 that hold that plate. You got 4 around, 4. They're all specific sizes, so pay attention to what you have. I'll be laying these in the back of my truck. If you didn't know, the cables run through the track in here, meet up here at the crank, excess goes around. That's how it pulls forward and aft. So the main track ones are machine screws or sheet metal type screws, and then these 2 here are specific machine screws. So don't lose them. Again, know where they go. Pop that off. Guide plate comes up too, so be careful. Those go together. So the stops are different on the early models. The 72 and up have this style. A little bit of difference, not much. So now, be gentle. Oh, don't break. Cheap plastic. So that covers here, as you can see, just the cover plate. What's made the crackly sound, there's some little clips up underneath the bottom here, plastic clips that hold that into place. I broke one right there. There's tender, they're sensitive. Remember, right, that pops out. So take this cable out, feed this one out, as you see, just like that. That's intact. So the left side goes in the top, right goes in the bottom on this side. I'm gonna take out my trim for the sunroof. I'll probably leave it out because I don't have any headliner. So again, this slides out. If you notice, it's got a clip in the back here that slots in directly back there. Pretty clean. We'll end up cleaning the track. Set this out. There she be. The cables are out. Here's that clip. Here's our fender that broke right there. Slide that out. Still in place. And I'm gonna leave this one right here. Okay, if you remember, I had a missing nut. There she be. That had fallen off the cable. So if you look back, it's kind of hard to see, but straight back in there, right back there, that's where the track goes in. And it's really hard to see, but all the way down the back side, on this side, outside of the rail, that's your drain hole. So I've checked all those, they're free. There's nothing else in here. So let's go to the cables. All right, Bubba Truck makes a good workbench. Got all the parts laid out. Left track, center, right track. Here is the broken slide As you can see, it attaches there. That's what broke on me. So the cable is a left and a right. This is a right, and it goes like that. The left is that way. So you can see you cannot switch the left and the right. This pin right here, you see there's adjustment there. When your cable hits a stop and sunroof pops up, that's what your adjustment for your sunroof height. So this little screw, you adjust that, slide this pin up and down to get your sunroof right where you want it. Something key to watch in your cable track in the track is when you feed your cable in, the cable goes in the top, your right side goes in the top, feeds into the double tube here. So the right cable goes in the top, comes around. As it comes out, it funnels down to the bottom. So all your excess cable comes around on the bottom side. The left side comes in, as you can see, on the top, comes around, and then it funnels down to the bottom on the other side, which goes into the track. So as you see, the track has got an upper and a lower. The upper is where your slide rides, right in the upper. So you have to be wary of that and how that crisscrosses in the top. So I'm going to take it apart, lube everything together. You don't want to see that. So we'll get to prepping and putting it back in. Okay, so I've kind of already pre-fed these. Kind of pain in the butt. You have to line these up underneath here. Slide that on. You have to make sure your track, when it comes around from top, well, from top goes to the bottom. Top comes around underneath to the bottom on this one. So the bottom feeds into this rail, this lower rail, this rail down here. The top comes up through here. So you got to play with it. And to set it up, you want to line these up with here. This is going to be my starting point for both sides, lined up on both. So now we'll put the covers on and you set up the cam. There's a bad one. I did break a couple of these. And being that I'm a YouTube certified mechanic, watch somebody else doing this, and give credit to J-Bugs. They have a nice good video out on this as well. If you have to end up readjusting you're gonna have to take everything apart again. We'll see. See how we do. Just say I'm optimistic. Always gotta be optimistic. And then just a warning, I should have done it. Block your drain hole if you drop a screw down in there. Eek. Now we've got the metal clip. Holds those two cables into place. That snaps in just like that. Thought I had lost a screw. Snaps in, slots in right inside the plastic, then line up. Cover plate over the top. Like so. Machine screws in the front. Don't overdo it. 40-year-old plastic. Just like I said, don't overdo it, and I heard it crack because I overdid it. There's a disclaimer. If you try to do this, do it at your own risk. Again, I'm a certified YouTube mechanic. There we go. All right, let's get the top real quick. Get rid of that. It's gonna set in just like that. All right, inside. All right, it is 6 o'clock at night. Lights fading. Fit that into position. Ooh. See what we can do. Get the whole line up. Tighten this up a little bit. These are just going into threaded plastic. So again, gentle. All right, let's see where we're at in the process. So let's get these into place. Might have to screw it back just a little bit. Supposed to slide further than that, homie. That one's not going. This one's going. All right. This one's got a machine little lip on it. Come on. Take your luck. Get action here. Don't break. The old Michael Jordan got the tongue out. That spring back around to hold her in place. There we go. Let's see. This one. Yep, get the file out. This one's got a little lip on it, so hold on. Bigger luck. Always something. All right, let's see if we can get this lip. Course, after this, I'll have to leave that out. Ah, there we go. That's what it was. Yeah, buddy. Let's get her in the hole. Go to your hole. Oh, look, they're just like. get the beat. That one's too tall. Let's go. Hi. She not happy. Oh. So this pin is just a little bigger than the hole. Huh. Might have to swap pins. Don't you know? Gosh dang it. We're off. On. Nope. Ah. Damn. Again, it's always something. I got these from CP1, I think. I'm not sure who they get them from, but let's take this out and check. All right, so checking the pin. This is a 195 for the one that fits. Here's our other one that's not fitting. It's almost a 2. So 198. So 0.003 bigger than the hole. She no go. Fun. We'll take the old broken one, give her a measure. Oop, I moved it. There we go. 190 on the money. So I'm gonna steal the old, rob from Peter to pay Paul. So back in a minute. All right, so this pin was 3 thousandths bigger than the original and this side. So the left side pin was too big, so I swapped out the old one. Save your old parts until you're done, so you don't, in case something like this happens. And then the quality control, and whoever made this, it's probably on a random sampling plan and didn't measure that one when it came off the machine. It happens. So let's try it again. Let's get these pins in place. There's the right side. Let's get the one. There's the left. Let's try. In place. There we go. This here. So that holds it. Looks like I'm gonna be a little high on this side. So let me just fix that now. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens first. All right, let's go with that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yep, right there. I don't like it. I don't like it. There we go. There's that. Let's see. It's binding inside. Don't break it, just brought this handle. But in a pinch, the door handle works too. There for some reason. Binding on. Alright, let's get this. Let's just throw that there. See what's going on. Oh, this is not happy right there. What the heck? Not cool. Happy. You're binding right there. Gosh, dang it. All right. Don't like that. You can hear it. It still works. Let's see. Upside down. Well, shoot, we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting, folks. It's always something. Let's see what's going on. Smooth as butter. So stop right there. We're there. So what is the problem? Coming forward. Oh, here, right there. So what are we doing here? Which side is it? Is it the upper or the lower that's not happy? Here. I'm sure. You can hear it. Oop, there we go. And there's the lock. Okay. What's the binding? Just right there. Make sure. Let's check that again. So I'm a little forward, but I think I can live with that. Why do we bind it right there? What are we hitting? Something? Oh, I bet you that. There's a problem. Is it. For some reason, again, this pin is binding back here. It's just not that. All right, let's see. Like butter, and it catches it. Yep, that's what it is. Whoop. She's there. All right. All right, I think we can make this work, because it's running smooth until this pin, the pin on this side, seems to be hitting that. So I'll see if I can't just tweak it a little. Like I said, we're a little far forward. We'll show the top. But, man, I think this is gonna work. We're gonna play with the old handle location here. Because there's locked. Not perfect, because you want a little play there when you're done, but with a handle. But all right, let's see. If we open her, clicked. If I put it right here, got about 2-inch gap. Go, oh yeah, you can see I'm just off. You know, about 2 inches. If you want it fully open, right there's right in line. But go forward. They both hit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's those damn pins. Yeah, we're fully up. So what I would have to do to get that to fit again, take it apart, slide these back take them forward a little more, so you get that right there at the end. But I think we're just gonna go with that, because we're right there. See what's going on with these. I think this is what's hitting for sure. If I take it, if I lift them out a little further, give it a little better. Let's see, that makes a difference. Like I said, I can live with that. Why did they hit? Just touches there. I think it's these here. be careful if you leave tools on top of Volkswagen. They tend to slide. Whoopsie. That was Mr. Screwdriver come flying down. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I'll play with it a little more. Let me double check these, make sure I'm lined up good. I'll show you the top and my gaps. And we're almost there. All right, here's the top. You see we're a little tight in the gap here. It was a little less, but I can live with this. Of course, I got to redo the seals here. I don't have any of those. I live in the Pacific Northwest. It's about to be rainy season, but I like to open this the cold mornings when it's not raining. It wakes me up. Don't have any heat, but hey, I drive this right up until it gets icy because I don't have a heater. But yeah, let's see. All right. Let's see. One last. Something just touches. Right there. Well, I think we will live with it. One last time. Small little click. Up and locked. Bada boom, bada bing. Bob's your uncle. There it is. So, I hope this can help somebody. It is a little pain when you're running your cables through the crisscross in your guide tubes over on the side, because they kind of get bound up a little when you first put them through. I got lucky on these. Are close. They're not perfect, but close enough. Close enough is good in horseshoes and hand grenades and closing of this roof, so good deal. So yeah, so that's it. All right, well that wraps it up. That was the 77 bug sunroof cable removal replacement. Not too bad. Took me a couple hours. Pain scale of 0. Luckily I didn't get hurt this time. I don't think I have any pain on this one. As you can see, a gorgeous Pacific Northwest sunset going on behind us. I live in the flight path at SeaTac Airport. And we've got a 787 coming over right now. Pretty airplane. Thanks for watching. This is the Baker Luck Wrenching channel. As you can see, Baker Luck happens quite frequently. And hey, that's my life. So, hey, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Baker Luck out.